Let's go. Shockey, William Shockey joining me, taking on Gianni Huerta. Power slap number 15 in the lightweight division. We haven't had a lot of action in that lightweight division. However, we're going to see you once again. Last time we seen you, you had an unfortunate mishap. I'm not even sure what happened. I literally seen you at breakfast the day of the fight in New Orleans, and unfortunately, things didn't go your way. Real quick recap. What happened, and are you feeling better now?
Yeah, for sure. Feeling much better now. But at the time, what had happened was I was really sick after the weigh-ins. That night I was really sick. I got sick of my stomach, started dry heaving for about 20, 30 minutes, maybe 30 half minutes for I'm trying to remember when was it? Like maybe so about 3 o'clock in the morning, I started feeling really bad. And I was throwing up like crazy, half an hour, 45 minutes. I knew then that I was something was up because my throat started feeling really tight. My chest was feeling really heavy, having trouble breathing. So I was like, you know what? Let me just lay down, relax, try to see if this passes. Next morning after weigh-ins, we were in that little area where the little fountain was right outside the hotel. I know where the restaurant was. I know you know where I'm talking about. And I was out there with McGregor. Muniz was out there, DeFrank, and Vince. And I started having a coughing fit in my throat, and then I started coughing up a large amounts of blood. And come to find out, it was from being really dehydrated. And when you start dry heaving a lot from being dehydrated, it can create little tears in your windpipe. And those little tears, you could start bleeding through those. And I started getting really sick from that. But I think the weight cut was the main thing that really kind of triggered that because I was cutting a lot more than what I expected. I've got my weight under control right now, but that was probably what triggered everything. But the blood was the main thing that was kind of concerning. I got back, got some tests run, made sure there was no clotting. And from all the coughing and dry heaving I was doing, I had burst a capillary in my chest as well. But other than that, man, it's all good. I'm actually actively getting ready to work out right now. I'm down in the little training room. Right after this interview, gonna be working out. So everything's all good now.
Nice, man. I mean, you're sitting there with a 2-0 record. You are taking on Gianni, who's lost his only match in Power Slap to Anthony DeFrank. What have you seen from him in that match, and how are you going to look to exploit him?
Yeah, I mean, that matchup with him, since it's not really a whole lot to watch on because it was I think it was a first round knockout, I believe, if I remember. You never really know with somebody like that. So I know that Gianni, given that time off, is going to be bringing the energy because he knows that giving that time off, he's going to have to come in with a big matchup and try to get a big win. So that's why I'm going to make sure I'm as prepared as I am for this matchup. And because I know that he's going to be bringing that energy for sure.
100%. I mean, what have you been working on since last time? I know, obviously, we talked about the match in New Orleans that didn't take place. Was it a bit of an eye opener for you, I guess, just kind of showing you, I mean, one, not only that the sport can be short, but I mean, life could be short in general as well.
Yeah, for sure. You got to take full advantage of any opportunity that you get. Like you said, life's short. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to be given to me again. And it was unfortunate in New Orleans. I felt super bad about that situation, especially for Andrew, because we were both so ready to compete. And like you said, I had seen you like the day before. I was like so excited and ready to go. And things like that happen, but those are situations too that kind of open your eyes and be like, hey, you got to take every opportunity that's given to you because you have no idea what's going to happen.
Overall, walk me through the match in this one and kind of how you see it going. We know it's a 3-round match. You think this can be over early? Obviously, you talked about the KO already to Anthony DeFrank. How do you feel your skill set matches up against his? Are you going to be able to get this done in the early rounds?
Yeah, I think this is going to be this is not going to go a distance, not at all. This is either going to be a first or second round knockout, and I'm gonna try to go out there and crack him hard with the first one. I think he's working on his defense after taking a loss like that. I know 100% he's been working on it. So that's one thing I've got to be prepared for as well, knowing that he's coming with a better defense than he did the first time around.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think either of you have gone out of the first round.
No, no, yeah, that is very true. So see, there's another thing too. Since neither of us have made it out of the first round, it's one of those matchups that I think is very interesting. Especially given our records, and like you said, there's not been a whole lot of activity in the lightweight division. So, you know, I think that me and him make a great matchup for this. This could be one of those ones where I think it's going to be either a knockout of the night. I seriously think it.
Awesome, man. Keys to victory in this one. How do you think you get it done?
Oh, knockout for sure. Yeah, it's going to be knockout. I think that he's going to take it a little bit better this time than he did with the match with DeFrank. I think that, like I said, I think it's going to be second round because he's been working on his defense, but I still predict a knockout.
Awesome. What do you want to say to him if he's watching this interview?
Yo, Gianni, bring that A game. We got to bring that energy, baby. We're going to go out there and we're going to tear that stage up. Man, I love you. And we're going to go out there and bring the energy. Let's get it, man.
Yeah, I mean that lightweight division has had some lulls in it ever since the show and the back to back of Dakota McGregor and Robert Trujillo. We haven't seen a lot to kind of fill out the rest of that ranking. Obviously, times are changing. We've got 3 events now announced in October. We are getting some new entries into the division. I'm not sure if it's even public yet, so I'm not going to talk about that, but I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. And someone that you were supposed to fight, I'll just say that, potentially as well, coming down again and having an opportunity, not against you, but somebody else. Where do you think the state of it is? And what do you think really has to happen for this division to be taken seriously, like we've seen, in middleweight, like we're seeing right now in heavyweight?
Yeah, for it to be taken more seriously, I think that we need to be bringing the energy more on the stage. I've seen the activity that's going on. They want they want the performers. They want the performers, and they want people that can go out there and not only get the job done, but they want somebody that's going to bring the energy and put butts in their seats. So that's what I think really the lightweight division needs for these next several matchups. Everybody needs to just bring the fucking energy and go out there and give 100% because that is what's going to get the division moving.
Absolutely. Appreciate you joining me, my man. Look forward to seeing you once again in Las Vegas. Power Slap number 15 going down October 3rd. Take care, my man. Train hard, and we'll see you there.
Yes, sir. See you then. Thank you.